We are in the barn here. We're gonna do a video on who's really paying the bills around here. That's what we should say. Yep. Who's really paying for? Who's paying me? Who's paying Jaron? Who's paying all the employees around here? Who's buying any tractor, fixing things? And you've never met her yet, but I'm gonna show her to you. She's pretty nice. Don't you think, Jaron?
I haven't seen her yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is our pen 5. She is actually in this pen. Yeah. Let me introduce to you cow number 143. How you doing? So this is cow number 143. She's got a little... Ain't you using the brush? Ain't you using the brush? Well, this pen ain't got a brush, does it?
Yeah, it does.
No.
Oh, it's new.
She is 10 years old.
12.
12 years old. How many calves?
10.
10 calves. And before she was fresh, this lactation, she had 371,000 pounds of milk. Now she's been fresh since October 23rd, and she's given about 125 pounds a day. But for 10th lactation, like that's not the highest peak in the world, but, and she had a rough start. She was actually down with milk fever. I didn't know if we were gonna get her up. I was a little nervous. She had a heifer calf this year again. She's had 10 babies, like Jaron said. But yeah, she is a milk wagon. So that amount of milk that she has produced comes out to how many tanker loads, Jaron? How many tanker loads of milk is she giving?
About 7.
7. So when you drive down the interstate or down the highway and you see a milk truck, a semi with a milk truck, this cow is given 7 of those. She's filled 7 of those tankers by herself. That is really impressive. So that would be, when you equate that to cheese, so let's say 375,000 pounds of milk is about what she's got out right now. 10 pounds of milk to make a pound of cheese. She has made enough milk to produce about 37,000 pounds of cheese, which is not quite a semi-load. If you equate it to glasses of milk, she's about 750,000 8-ounce glasses of milk. That's enough to feed everybody in the Minneapolis and St. Paul area. What did I figure? Was it 2 glasses a day? Or a glass? I don't remember on that one for sure, but a lot of milk. What other facts we got? So right now she's given about 125 pounds a day. So the 375,000 pounds of milk that she's got out, that's over 43,000 gallons of milk. So her sire is a Mixer. Mixer was a select sire's bull. Mixer and Mixer's brother, was Mixer's brother Super Sire?
I have no idea.
Super Sire, and I think so. I'm pretty sure it was. But we actually got her, I bought her mother as a first choice. I bought her before she was even born. There was 4 heifers going to be born at Reagan Crest sale down in Iowa. Her mother is an observer. Her mother was actually like 4th on the genomic heifer list as a when she was like a calf, not on the genomic, on the locator list back before genomics. And then genomics came out, and it kind of messed things up with her because her genomic numbers didn't show as good as what her index numbers did. So that was way back then. So her mother is a observer, grandmother was a shottle, and I think her great-grandmother was outside Pandora. Her mother was shottle Pador. But just a little history on her ancestors and on her pedigree. Let me see here, Jaron. Where's that test sheet at? So this,
Here.
so this is her test sheet. Let's look at this here. She has had projected her best record at 305 days. Her best record at 305 days was, I should have my glasses on.
41.
41,000. Couple 40,000. There's a 43. Several 40,000 pound records. Mostly when she was younger. As she's getting older, it's tapering off a little bit. But she's 12 years old. She'll be 13 before she has her next calf. Hopefully she does. And I see no reason she wouldn't. She's doing great. What's her fat and protein?
Right there.
Yeah, but average throughout the history. So she is, see up here, her fat used to run like 346, 348. But in more recent years, our fat as a herd has come up too. And it's up to like the last 6 lactations, her fat has probably averaged about 4.4, it looks like. She's got a 4.63 in there. And her protein about, I'd say it's averaging about 3.1. Her somatic cell count has always been good. She is, right now her cell count is 214, but that was on her first test. Normally they're a little bit higher right away when they're first fresh. But these are the kind of girls that are paying the bills around here. Look how open ribbed this cow is. I can get 3 fingers, I can get in between for sure. I mean, there's spots you can lay 4 fingers in between them ribs. But that's just a sign of a very dairy cow, a working machine. She is classified, what is she classified? I'm thinking she's like 87. She's not excellent, but if you look at her udder, it's not really even below the hocks. And she's had 7 semi-loads of milk through this thing. I'd say that's pretty impressive. And she's not a big cow, but she's just a very functional cow. She's not gonna win a show anywhere, but yeah, I wish we had a whole barn full. Wish we had a whole barn full of cows like this one.
You can see who she's next to the cow with the short tail.
Oh, that's all right. Oh, and one more thing. She's old enough that she's got a dock tail. So it used to be that we were allowed to dock tails. And in a barn like this, there's absolutely no problem with it because there's no flies in here. The only thing that cows do with tails is they put them in the alley and they slosh urine and stuff around with them.
Like that.
Yeah, and they splat themselves when it's hot out. Like in an environment like this with no flies, dock tails are so nice. But we're not allowed to do it anymore, so we don't do it. Like you can see this 2-year-old right here. She doesn't have a dock tail, but we still use the scissors and trim them. Looks like a rat tail, but that's a Blaska heifer. But yeah, so that's just a little information on who's actually paying the bills here at Echowood. You want to say anything to the camera? Huh? She does have a bit of an attitude. She's just a little skittish, but once she'll warm up to you. Right?
Yep.
So, anyhow, that's a little bit of the history on her. So here, we're in the milk house. We got 2 4,000 gallon bulk tanks. So cow 143, she would have filled these bulk tanks 10 times. So that's a lot of milk. There's a lot, 4,000 gallons in each one. And actually, if you equate the amount of milk she had, it's like 43,000 gallons of milk is what this cow is, or 43 or 44,000 gallons of milk she's given in her lifetime. So let's just go outside here. And so this is our milkman. This is a semi. It holds about 55,000 pounds of milk. And so she's filled seven of these tankers by herself from one cow. So yeah, put things into perspective. That's a lot. That's a lot of milk from one cow. So okay, so just to show you guys what 143 is actually done, we got 7 semi tankers right here. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, we got 8. So I guess Martinet's truck on the end she didn't fill, but the rest of these, 7 of them, figure that one cow, 143 filled them. Guess who we found? This is 143's little baby, sired by King Doc. Yep, you want to say anything to the camera? Cute calf. It's pretty obvious who it's out of, ain't it? All white like that. Yeah. There's one thing that I wanted to say. So I was talking, I don't know if I said it or not, but so that 143 has produced $74,200 or something like that in milk sales. So if you're not a dairy farmer, that might seem like, wow, these farmers are getting rich. But you got to realize a lot of cows, we actually, not a lot, but some of them never make it to production. You never make anything off of them. This is a very rarity. And out of that 74,000, way over half of that is probably 40% of that is feed costs, and another 40% of that is other costs that are related to producing that milk. So it's not like we profited $74,000 on that cow. That's how much money she brought in from milk sales. But on a dairy farm, we bring in a lot of money. But the money that goes out, whew, it is extreme. It's a lot of money. So yeah, just wanted to say that so some people that don't know didn't get the wrong impression. So anyhow, I'm gonna smash. Yeah. Anyhow, that'll be it for today's video. Just wanted to show you who's really paying the bills here at Echowood, for all the employees, paying for our livelihoods, paying for all the equipment and the farm and everything around here. It'd be the Golden Girls.